I would never recommend that you purchase a home without first getting that home inspected. You're making a huge investment, and not just a financial one. You're also going to move your family into this home, and you want to make sure that that home is dependable and safe for the people that you care about to live in. But what should you look for when choosing the right person to inspect your potential investment? In this episode 19 of Real Estate Real Answers, I'm going to share with you what makes a good inspector, and at the end, I'll show you how to find the right inspector for you. Hi guys, I'm Pfaffe, local Austin area real estate agent, and today I'm going to share with you what makes a good home inspector. The first thing I think of when I think of a good home inspector is someone who is trustworthy and thorough. You're making a big investment, probably thousands of dollars, into this home that you're buying. You want to make sure that it's a good financial decision and that it's a safe and dependable home for you to move your family into. For that reason, a good home inspector is first trustworthy and thorough. But how do you know if he's trustworthy or thorough in his work? Well, you can ask for recommendations and look at reviews, but I'll go into more depth and share with you how to pick the right inspector at the end of this video. The second thing that makes a really good home inspector is someone who can help you understand the difference between a major issue and a minor issue. A good home inspector will do more than just email you his or her report when that inspection is done. He might meet you at the property or another location, or maybe have a phone conference with you and explain that report to you, answer any questions, and help you understand what are those major and those minor issues. Some issues can be insignificant, like maybe a small building code change that happened since the home was built. He has to report all of those. Or an issue could be a significant issue that you really want to have addressed and taken care of if you're going to move forward and purchase that home. Knowing the difference between major and minor issues is really important, because when you're negotiating for repairs with a seller, you want to focus on the items that really matter and not waste time on insignificant or small items that will distract and probably prevent you from getting those major issues taken care of. A third thing that can make a really good home inspector is someone who can do multiple types of home inspections. When you're purchasing a home and getting it inspected, there are a lot of different reports and inspections that you can have done. Some you might want to have a specialist for, but others are fine to have one inspector do all of those different reports. An inspector who can do multiple types of home inspections might have a broader base of experience and understand how the different systems in a home all work together. Also, you can save time and money by having one company do multiple inspections. Usually they'll give you a slight discount when you order more than one inspection. And you also save time and stress by not having to coordinate with different inspectors to get each one into the home and inspected at different times and to get them access to the home. Those are the three things that I think make a really good home inspector. But I told you at the end that I would share with you how to find the right home inspector for you. First, I would suggest asking your real estate agent for recommendations. They've usually worked with a lot of different inspectors, seen a lot of different reports, and developed a level of trust and dependability with certain home inspectors. They, or maybe friends or family who have also gotten home inspections, can usually give you a recommendation of a good home inspector. The second thing to do to find the right home inspector for you is to ask why. When someone gives you a recommendation for a home inspector, ask them why they're recommending that person. It could be something simple like they're a friend or a family member. That's not really important. But it could be something significant like the reports or the way that they interacted with that inspector that was extremely valuable to them. Knowing why will really help you to pick the right home inspector. And sometimes the reason that an inspector is good for someone else will help you know that that person might not be the right person for you. People value different things, and what someone else might value in a home inspector might not match what's important to you. The third thing to do to find a good home inspector is to look at online reviews. Online reviews can be helpful, but should be taken with a grain of salt. Usually the people that do online reviews are people who are either really happy or know a home inspector, or maybe had a terrible experience. When you look at online reviews, often you're getting people on both ends of the spectrum and not hearing from all the people in the middle who had just a normal everyday experience with that inspector. So just understand that when you're looking at those reviews, you might not be getting a full picture of the work that inspector does. Anyways, I hope this real answer has been helpful for you. If it has, would you mind doing me a favor and liking or subscribing to my channel? Thank you so much for watching. This is Real Estate, and that is the real answer.